When the CEO of Amazon introduced the Kindle Fire HD, he said something very bold.
Now, we were incredibly happy last year to have the best tablet at a certain price. This year, we want to have the best tablet at any price.
You see, while this tablet is $200, it has top-of-the-line specs, including an HD display, better speakers than most tablets. It's also got a dual-core processor and better Wi-Fi. It all sounds good on paper, but then you've got to consider the competition, including this Nexus 7 from Google, which costs the same amount as the Kindle Fire HD, but has some better specs. And then, of course, there's the iPad, which since being released has been the best tablet on the market. So is Amazon telling the truth when they say that this is the best tablet on the market regardless of price? It takes about a second to notice how much nicer the hardware is on the new Kindle Fire HD versus the old Kindle Fire. I really like the rubberish back, the curved edges, and how thin they've made the design. All that makes it really comfortable to hold up when reading, though the wider bezel makes it a bit harder to hold than the Nexus 7. Also, it's a tad heavier than the Nexus 7, but you'd only really notice that if you were holding them side by side. It does have a slightly better screen than the Nexus. While they both have the same HD IPS display, the Fire's screen now has a special coating that makes it easier to see outside and reduces the glare. It's not as good as the regular Kindle outside, but it's better than the iPad and the Nexus. Amazon has also added a camera to the front for video calling over Skype. No, I wasn't just listening to Justin Bieber. Okay, fine, I was, but that's because there are two really good speakers on this tablet that make the sound really impressive for the small size. But the biggest hardware upgrade you kind of get here is actually what's inside, and that's the faster processor and graphics, which results in better performance. I saw things really gliding along most of the time and things opened fairly quickly, but there were some instances where things would pause and there would be slowdowns. The software, which is a version of Android, is really easy to use, and Amazon has also improved the core apps like email and photos. My favorite feature that's been added, though, is called X-Ray for Movies. Oh wait, I don't know the name of this actress in this movie or what she was in last. I can just tap it, and I've got all the info I need about her, and I can go straight to her IMDb profile. Amazon is still lacking with apps, though. While there are ones you care about, like Facebook, the Google Play Store has more apps, and you get Google's official apps like Gmail and YouTube. Still, the iPad has the best apps of any tablet on the market. But what Amazon really wants you to do with this tablet is sit back and watch a movie or read a book or some magazines that you bought from its stores. In fact, it actually advertises to you on the tablet. It shows you things that you might like to buy. It shows it to you here on the bottom. It also shows it on the home screen. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I'd rather put a photo there, and I'm not sure I want to be advertised to all the time. Bottom line though, you're not going to go wrong with either of these tablets. The Kindle Fire HD is a great choice if you've already bought into Amazon's ecosystem of books, movies, and magazines. But the Nexus 7 is probably a better choice if you're looking for more Android apps and the full Android operating system experience. And then of course there's the iPad, which is still king of the tablets, and there is now a rumor that Apple's going to come out with a smaller iPad that will compete with these over here. So no, I do not think the Fire HD is the best tablet on the market regardless of price, but it is a darn good tablet with a lot of impressive features.